What's going on, guys? Welcome to Rants Red Talk, where we discuss all the topics you send through to me on Twitter. And it's looking real un-quarantine-ish outside, bruv. Like, it's 20 odd degrees, it's roasting, people are out, and I don't know, I feel like everyone's just bloody fed up. And boy, I can't flipping blame them. Football's meant to be back. Bundesliga's been back. Personally, I thought the football's been crap. Each to their own, innit? Some people are having withdrawal symptoms and they're just glad that it's back. But me personally, I just think that it's been underwhelming. I think that it's lacked intensity. There's no atmosphere in it. It's just boring, innit? It's like watching snooker, just with bare man. But I don't know. I'm sure some of you lot will be happy football's back. But yo, let's get into your questions, man, as we edge closer to the Premier League season starting back. They're saying the middle of June. So I think we've got 3 to 4 weeks before the Premier League starts. So let's see if it happens. First one is from Man Like Memphis 1. The Sporting president came out and said they might have sold Bruno for 17 to 27 million in this current climate. If we had a DOF in place, wouldn't we be in a good position to exploit cash-strapped clubs for their players? Of course we would. It's a brilliant question, and of course we would. That is why a director of football is crucial, because he keeps an eye on the climate. He knows what players are worth, what players could potentially go for, what players are available. Ed Woodward can't possibly be focusing on that when he's focusing on commercial revenue. Obviously, Chevrolet haven't renewed the deal, so we'll be doing more business and bringing in a new shirt sponsor and all these other commercial commitments that these guys got. There's no way you can tell me that his finger's on the pulse when it comes to who's available and at what price. And that's the problem with Manchester United. They're a reactive club, not a proactive club. That's why they always overpay, or they end up getting sloppy seconds like Di Maria and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Because they ain't got someone out there constantly keeping an eye on what's going on. So absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, I think there'll be a load of players that could potentially be available for a decent amount of money, but we'll end up overpaying for the bait obvious players like we always do, because that's what we are, bruv. We're a very bait obvious club. Like, we can't just sign someone. Like, we can't just sign a player. Everyone always knows we're going to sign them. There's always a saga. It's never just like Liverpool and Fabinho, you just wake up one morning and it's done. It's been a while since that's been the case. There's always speculation. There's always chat. There's always nonsense. It can never be straightforward with Manchester United. So, 100% having a DOF would have been crucial at a time like this, but we don't have one. And we're probably not going to have one. So, I don't know. It's a lot of bollocks. But great question. Let me know if you want to add to that in the comment section below. Next one. It says Dante and then bare numbers. Is Fred in our best team? I don't think he is, which is pretty frightening. Fred is in our best team. He's just not in our best. Well, he's not in our most balanced team. Fred is definitely better than Matic. So, if we were going to pick our 3 best midfielders, it would be Fred, Bruno, Pogba. That is our best midfield. It's not our most balanced midfield, but it's our best midfield, innit? Like, Fred could definitely play as the deepest man. Like, he's tenacious, he wins the ball well, and he passes forward. There's no reason why he can't play in Matic's position. It's not his natural position, but I believe if he did adopt that role in the team, just like Pogba's had to kind of play a different role for the club, like playing in a double pivot, I don't see why Fred can't do the same. I don't see why he can't do the same. But he's not in our most balanced team because Matic is a DM. Like, so he's like, it makes more sense to play Matic there if you're just going straight, like, no bidding in period, no frills, no spills, you know what you get. But me personally, I'd love to see Fred in that deeper role, bro, because I honestly think he can do the Kante thing. I even said to people, like, way back, I was like, Fred could be our Kante, and bare people laughed, and now Fred's better than him. Like, it is what it is, isn't it? Bare people are laughing, oh, what do you mean he could be our Kante? They've got very similar characteristics. They're similar in build. Fred's a bit more physical. Like, they're tenacious, they win the ball well. Fred's a better passer of the ball. Fred's two-footed. Fred's got more pace as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Fred has all the equipment to do what Kante does in the game, and it's not really that complicated. Lots of energy, break up the play, pass the ball, simple. And I think that Fred's got that in his locker. So let me know what you guys think. Who would be your best three? Would it be Pogba, Bruno, McTominay, Pogba, Bruno, Matic, Pogba, Bruno, Fred? At Clover_D, it says, what would you be most excited about for Man United if the Premier League starts up next month? I'd be most excited about seeing the front five, innit? Pogba, Bruno, Rashford, Martial. And, then again, he's not going to play Greenwood. So, okay, scrap the front five, innit? I'll be most excited to see Pogba, Bruno, Martial and Rashford all in the same team. I think there's a lot of goals there. I think a lot of people are going to be scared of them, man. And then if Jadon comes in, you add Jadon to that, then that front five is irresistible, innit? It's one of the best front fives in Europe. So I'm definitely looking forward to that more than anything. I think that the attack is what excites me about United, or the potential attack. That's assuming that Rashford's fully recovered from his injury and there's no hangover, because a lot of people don't realise, like, I've had a back injury, so I know what it's like essentially that's why I don't play football anymore. Like, my career ended because of a back injury. So back injuries aren't a joke, and they're so innocuous. Like, you could literally be sitting in your car, turn around, put on your kid's seatbelt, your back's gone, and that's it, mate. Like, that's what back injuries like. They're mad, innit? Like, there's not a specific amount of time it takes to heal from them. Sometimes they go away and stay away. Sometimes they keep coming back. So we don't really know, innit, like, how Rashford's going to recover from the injury, if he's going to make a full recovery or if it's going to be the start of something that bothers him. So because of that, I'm interested to see if he can come back and regain a bit of the form that he had before he left. I expect Martial to hit the ground running. I expect Pogba to hit the ground running, because he always does. I expect Bruno to hit the ground running. So I'm definitely super excited about looking at them four. Like, out of everyone else, them man are definitely the guys that I'm looking forward to. Let me know in the comment section who you're looking forward to seeing, what you're looking forward to in particular. Donaldo 1 mil says, is our defence really as good as people think? Wan-Bissaka appeared to be doing his job as well as others in defence. And Luke Shaw surely only appeared okay when he was in a defensive three, which is true. What, if anything, would you improve? Well, first off, yeah, I don't think our defence is as good as people say it is, because a lot of the clean sheets we were getting, we are playing 7 at the back, bruv. We are playing a back 5 with 2 DMs, but no one wants to talk about it. Yeah, the stats look great, yeah, but you have to look deeper into the stats. Do you know what I mean? We've been playing flipping 7 at the back effectively. If your defence is good, with the squad that Man United have, you should be able to play 4 at the back and 1 holding midfielder. Even the 2 holding midfielder things are cop-out. A double pivot. Why are you playing Pogba defensive? It don't make sense. If you've got a good defence, you can play 1 player in front of that defence and it's fine if you've got 2 good centre-backs. At the moment, a fit Bailly and Maguire, you can play us 1 single DM in front of them. But Bailly's fitness is to be confirmed. So because of that, if it's Lindelof and Maguire, you probably need 2 DMs, because I don't trust Lindelof at all. Do you know what I mean? So I would definitely buy another centre-half. I'd definitely buy another centre-back. Luke Shaw at left-back doesn't impress me. However, he doesn't impress me going forward. However, defensively, I have little to no issue with him defensively. It's what he lacks going forward. Wan-Bissaka's attacking play is underrated. He does isolate his fullback. He goes at his fullback. He bombs on. Yeah, his final ball's not super consistent, yeah, but them man it's only inconsistent because man are comparing him to Trent. But when you actually look at his numbers, like, he does create a lot of chances down that side and he does put in a lot of good quality crosses. It's just that he's being compared to a player that is the best in the world at that, which is crossing. Like, there's not a right back that can cross better than Trent, and that's because he's not really a right back, is he? Like, it's clear that he was a midfielder. So his technique is not very right back-esque. Do you know what I'm saying? So to compare an actual right back to him, it's not really fair, but it is what it is. So overall, I don't think the defense is that far away. But if I had a blank checkbook, I'd get a new left back and a new centre back. But the goalkeeper and the centre back and the right back are all right, innit? So I think we're 2 players short of a super solid back four. But back four. But it's good enough, man. Luke Shaw could do a job at left back. I still think we need another centre half though, if we're serious. And last but not least, at Jamin James 14, do you think Martial can be one of the top 3 scorers in the league next season, considering he has one of the highest conversion rates in the Prem? Pogba, Bruno, Rashford, Martial, Sancho, absolute madness. 100%, bro. Bare people were saying, we need like a top level striker if we're going to compete for the Premier League. But Martial's conversion rate is as good as, if not better than, the best strikers in the league. It's up there. So what that would tell you, common sense would tell you that if Martial gets more chances, he'll score more goals because he doesn't miss many chances. So when people are thinking that getting a better player than Martial, somehow means that we're going to score more goals, it's nonsense. It's not that. It's all about creating more chances for him, because it'll be very hard to find a striker that's available with a better conversion rate than him. You know what I mean? Because there's not any that are available with a better conversion rate than him. So the focus needs to be getting him in goal scoring opportunities as many times as possible. If you've got Sancho, you've got Bruno, and you've got Pogba in a team, these are men that get loads of assists, and they do open up space, they do find space for the forwards. So if we do get Sancho, and then you add him to Bruno and Pogba, there's no reason why Martial can't be contending for the Golden Boot. There's no reason why he can't be contending for it. I'm not saying that he will win it, but he'll be in contention for sure. For absolute sure. So, hopefully, innit? As I said, the Sancho thing's up in the air now because of the COVID. But I'm still optimistic we'll get it over the line. I don't think we've got any competition. I don't think Chelsea's competition is serious. Obviously, they're saying the right things, but Chelsea ain't got money like that. Especially with Abramovich saying that they were going to be self-sufficient. He's not going to pump extra money in. And also, I just don't even know if that extra money's there. I think they're going to have to run on operating costs and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting. But let me know what you think in the comments about Martial's potential worldie season next season. And that was your Rants Red Talk, guys. Big up yourselves. Make sure you smash the like if you haven't already. All the usuals. Make sure you follow me on the socials. We're getting closer to getting back to normal. Yeah, get back to normal. So, like, I haven't been streaming as much. I used to be streaming twice a day. It's probably going to be once a day now, man, because I was doing a lot of editing today on my computer. Lots messing around with Premiere, stuff like that, man. Just upskilling myself, man, because when we come out of this lockdown, I've got loads of new things coming. My guy Steve Zakwani that played for Seattle, he's got a DVD out on Amazon. Make sure you look, check it out. I was speaking to him. We might have a collab coming soon. He's on a different time zone, but it doesn't matter now with all the streaming equipment that we've got. Me and Akeem will be recording again tomorrow. You lot been enjoying those shows, which is good. The unpopular opinions, people seem to love it. I got my fitness podcast as well with my boy KP that I released. Well, I streamed it live on Monday, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. And also, I'll have a lot more premium content coming for you lot. Like, man's about to up the levels when we get out of this place. So, big up. Love for the support, guys. And just keep looking out for the new content. Like, I've got so many ideas, and I'm just looking forward to making them come to life. So, catch you, man, in a bit.